powder here, so there's no like gross. I got foundation on me. Anyway. And today we're sipping on Alani Nu Breezeberry. One of those days. Hi Mal Pals and New Pals. Today's video is a review on a DIOR foundation. Now I haven't done a DIOR foundation review in probably like 5 years. I really went through a phase of like loving DIOR makeup, and then I just kind of fell out of it because I felt like a lot of high-end like DIOR, Chanel changed up a lot of things, and I just started not liking their formulas. But when I was shopping the recent Sephora sale, I saw that DIOR came out with a new reformulated version of the Forever Skin Glow foundation. So I purchased it. So that's what we're gonna give it a go today. I have reviewed so many of DIOR's foundations. It's crazy. I actually have one of my old ones here, the DIOR Skin Nude Skin Glowing Makeup with Sunscreen in the shade 010. I don't have the old version of this, but I have this, and to me, they sound very similar. So I don't know, we will find out. A lot of DIOR's foundations are very fragranced, so I'm curious to see after all these years, maybe some differences in formulations. I don't know. Let's go over the claims. Okay, let's see. I purchased the shade 2.5 in. This shade here that I have, I was normally a 010 in DIOR's foundations. I'm slightly self-tanned. I have like gradual tanner lotion on that I apply. I think this is gonna be way too dark. I kind of ordered blindly. For 1 fluid ounce, this foundation is $52. That's not surprising to me. It's a DIOR foundation, higher end, so you're gonna be paying a higher price tag. It says that it has a radiant finish. It says right here 24-hour wear. You guys know how I feel about that. It's fine. No, don't sleep in your makeup, but you know, I feel like it's just a way to claim that it lasts a really long time. We're gonna test it out today. I'm gonna be doing my regular day routine. I even have to go to the grocery store later. We have to work out. I will be showing you up close shots in natural lighting and at the end of the night. So we'll see how this wears. 24-hour wear, radiant finish, perfection and hydration, concentrated floral skincare, SPF 15. Okay, so it says it's hydrating. It does have SPF 15. It says it has medium coverage. And again, I have the shade 2.5 in. All right, it says it's available in 42 shades. It's heat and humidity resistant. True color wear, or color true wear and hydration. It says it visibly reduces the look of pores. So we will see about that, because my concerns are my skin is very dry, sensitive, it gets irritated easily, and then my concerns are just kind of like redness and larger pores like around my nose and that kind of thing. So, and dry patches. So this is supposed to be probably a foundation that I would love. I'm going to be applying this with a damp sponge. I'm using the Huda Beauty sponge. It has like a flat side. I really like this sponge. I've been using this a lot lately. I have no primer on. I really like to test foundations with no primer, especially when you're paying this kind of price. If a foundation is claiming all of these things and it says that the wear time is great, I don't think you should have to have an additional product. I feel like primers should be used as like kind of more of like a corrector in a way. Like if you have dry skin or dry patches, use a moisturizing primer there. You can use a green primer in red areas, that type of thing. Lasting power, I feel like when you're paying this type of price, it should last on its own. That's why I like to do reviews without primer. So let's give the DIOR Forever Skin Glow Foundation a try. Let's zoom you guys in a little bit more. So it says it has iris extract, guards against oxidation. So we'll see if it oxidizes. Sometimes DIOR foundations, I remember years ago, that used to be an issue. It has hibiscus extract to help renew the look of skin, and has wild pansy extract, maintains hydration for healthy looking skin. So I guess that's the floral skincare coming in there. So this is obviously, I don't know, you know, it might not be too dark. That's not too bad. If it doesn't oxidize, I feel like this might be a decent match. Like say if I was just a little bit darker, might be a summer shade, you know? It definitely smells floral. It smells like a Dior foundation. If you're familiar with that, it smells like Dior's skincare and their other foundations that I've tried over the years. And if you'd like to see those old reviews, I will link them below. Try not to cringe at that old content. I'm gonna add just a dot more. As I'm applying this foundation, it's not, like once I apply it, it's kind of not moving that much on my skin. It's kind of like it's immediately like where I put it, it's staying. So I'm just applying just a little bit more. I would definitely say it's medium coverage, leaning on lighter coverage because I did a full pump and this is what it's looking like. Okay, I don't see it settling into pores or anything, but I don't see it minimizing my pores. They just look like my normal large pores. 2.5 in isn't too bad of a match. I would say it's like half, maybe half a shade darker than I would normally like right now, but it's not too off. It's not as off as I thought it would be. I remember I went through a major phase of loving the Dior Nude foundation and the Dior Star foundation. So this is 010 in the Dior Nude. And I feel like that immediately is way less fluidy than the Dior Forever Glow. Okay, so there's 2.5 and then there's 010. And Dior's shade range is the same all the way down the line. And I remember I could just with confidence purchase the same shade in different formulations and it would be pretty accurate. And the Dior Nude smells just like the Dior Forever Skin Glow, the new one. It's a lot of floral, let me tell you. I mean, it smells like a perfume. So I'm kind of hoping this dissipates. I wanna see, it has alcohol in it. Second ingredient, and I'm looking for, okay, I don't see any added fragrance. So it might truly just be the floral, like the hibiscus flower extract and the other Magus flower leaf stem extract. That might be what I'm smelling. Let's get closer. Here you guys can see this is sat on my skin for a minute. It looks pretty good. I mean, I feel like overall, it doesn't look bad. It kind of just looks like a second layer of skin. I wouldn't say it necessarily has a radiant finish. We'll see. Like I've said before in my foundation reviews, sometimes I love a foundation immediately after I apply it and then I end up not liking it after it's kind of reacted with my own skin's chemistry and pH and all that kind of stuff. And then sometimes I hate things that I first apply and then end up loving them after they sit. So we'll see, but I'm not seeing like any blurring action like they claim, but it's definitely not enhancing anything. And so far, I had a couple dry patches on my chin and it's not picking up on that. And then I'm really dry right here, like in my T-zone. It's not picking up on that. So we'll see. I'm gonna quickly apply the rest of my makeup, about 30 minutes or so, and then we'll see what it looks like after that and see if it oxidizes. Because if it doesn't, I feel like this is a decent match. It just looks much darker in the actual packaging to me. Okay, we're back. I would say I took 35 minutes to apply the rest of my makeup and we don't have any oxidization. Oxidization, why does that sound wrong? I don't know. Didn't oxidize. I still feel like it's a pretty good match. I just thought it would be so much darker. Let's go over the rest of what I put on my face because it's important to, you know, correlating with the rest of the review. So for concealer, I used my Hourglass Vanish concealer in the shade Cream. And to powder that down, which is the only area of my face that I have powdered down, I used the DIOR Backstage, that's a hair, Backstage powder in 0 In. So I only have that underneath my eyes. The rest of my face is just the foundation alone, nothing powdered down. Again, this is all I have, which is underneath my eyes. I just thought, DIOR vibes, you know? Also, I wanna say quickly, in my Sephora haul for the sale, I purchased the new DIOR Backstage Concealer, and I really, really liked it, but I had to return it because it was burning my eyes. I don't know if I'm the only one that maybe had that reaction, but it really irritated my actual like eyeballs, so I had to return it, which was a bummer because it did look really, really nice, and I would say that it was a nice like lighter coverage competitor with my Vanish concealer that I love so much. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you tried the DIOR Backstage Concealer and what you thought of it. I really liked it. I liked the wear time. I liked the coverage and how it flowed with my skin. It just stung the shit out of my eyes. For contour and bronzer, I went a little old school. I used my M Cosmetics, not old school, but you know, So Soft Multi-Play contour in the shade Terra. So I have that for contour. And then just to bronze up the forehead a little bit, I didn't want to bring any darkness down because I feel like this is dark enough. I just applied a light amount of M Cosmetics So Soft Multi-Play bronzer in Summer, just on the tops of my cheeks and my forehead. For blush, the rest of the look is a little pink themed. So for blush, I used the M Cosmetics So Soft blush in Lychee. So again, even my cheeks aren't powdered down. This is a cream blush that I have on, and it's the only blush that I use today. And it's such a nice, like, vibrant pink, and it's warm enough to not be like too baby doll, but it gives you like that effect. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like a blue undertone pink blushes, but if it's like a little warm and corally but still baby pink, I love it. For highlight, I wanted to use something that was a little icy, a little pinky, so I used Laura Mercier's Face Illuminator in the shade Devotion. It's like a nice light white champagne with a pink kind of duochrome to it. So I used that for highlight, and I only used it on my cheeks because I wanted to see how this foundation sat on my skin and if it gave me a radiant finish or not, which we'll go over here in a second. For eyes, I used the new Patrick Ta Major Dimension eyeshadow palette, Major Dimension 2 eyeshadow palette, and I only used this shade on my lids and then this shade to kind of give myself like a faux kind of like winged out cut crease. I'm loving this palette, and it's like the perfect rosy tones without looking too pinky girly. He did a great job. For eyeliner, I wanted to try something fun, something different, but still give like a classic flair to the look. The new Makeup Forever Aqua Resist Color Ink eyeliners. I got sent all of the shades. Today, we just used Pink Blaze as a little winged out action and a little bit of the inner corner, nothing on the top of the lid. I like the extended eye look that it gives, but this is really nice. This is a little bit metallic. It's a little bit of a deep pink, but it's not so metallic that it skips. You know how some metallic liquid liners tend to skip? This one does not, and the tip of it is really, really great. It's a felt tip, has really nice like bendability, you know? Well, I just went over a little bit of foundation on the back of my hand. Anyway, I like this. It's pretty. The lip combo I have on is Charlotte Tilbury's Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk, and yes, this is the Hot Lips 2 In Love with Olivia, which is a nice kind of deep pink shade. So back to the foundation, the DIOR Forever Skin Glow Foundation. Like I said, it's what I have on my face. I only powdered my under eye, and even the blush is not powder. So I really wanted to see how long this lasts without any kind of help, you know? And the highlight is powder, but that's it. So it's just on my cheeks. So I feel like the only glow that it's giving, and we'll see in more like natural daylight, is my forehead. I'm not really getting, as I turn my face, I mean, you guys can tell me what you think, but immediately I feel like this is more of a I wouldn't say radiant, I would say kind of like a satin with a touch of illuminating finish. I would say this reminds me of the finish of the Armani Luminous Silk foundation, which is kind of like a mix between satin and kind of illuminating. So that's just, to me, the finish right off the bat. It's not like as glowy as the Dior Nude foundation. After sitting on my face now probably for 45 minutes, I would say that, you know, there's no skin texture that is enhanced. Like, my pores don't look enhanced. And as it sat on my skin, I will say this, I feel like the pores around here, my concerning pores, the larger pores, I do feel like they got a little bit blurred. And again, there's no powder here, so there's no like, gross. I got foundation on me. Anyway. And today we're sipping on Alani Nu Breezeberry. One of those days. I feel like it looks really good. I would say right now, if I were to like decide whether I was gonna keep this foundation or not, I would keep it. I feel like this might be my summer shade. The scent definitely dissipated. It's gone. I'm not smelling it on my face, which is nice. And I like that there is no added fragrance. So it's just, I guess, the floral skincare essences that I'm smelling. So that's good. I mean, that's a plus. So it dissipated, I'm not smelling it. Otherwise, I feel like it might give me a little bit of a headache. I feel like when I was younger, I was like, ooh, it just smells like Dior. So far, so good. We're gonna live the rest of the day. We're gonna work out, grocery shop, cook, probably fold some clothes, you know, live a real life and see how this foundation lasts. It definitely looks like skin. I feel like it's moving well with my skin. Like, I'm not seeing a full face of foundation. So that's nice. So under no studio lighting, we're just by my window. Lights back there. Anyway, so just by looking at it right here, I feel like it is very nice. Let's get up close. Again, the only place I powdered is underneath my eyes, my concealer. I do feel like my pores got blurred. Not right at first, but like I said, foundation changes when you let it sit on your skin. I just don't feel like I'm having a good brow day, so I don't know what happened there. Ignore that. But between my eyebrows, that dryness that usually gets picked up on just a little bit, I feel like it didn't. Forehead looks pretty dang hydrated. I do feel like, again, it's the only place that's really glowy for some reason. I'm not getting, other than my highlighted area on my cheeks, I'm not really getting that much of like a glow. Like, even in just like my own mirror, I'm not getting a radiant finish, you know? Like, you guys tell me, maybe I'm missing something, but I don't think I am. Anyway, I don't know, weirdly enough, in here, even like not in front of my window, it's like just my forehead is glowing, other than my highlight. Anyway, I feel like it looks really good. And just like, here's not by the window, like I have another window and this window, but it's not directly in front of the window right now. Pores, lines, they're all there, but they're not enhanced, you know? I feel like it blurred my pores. I'm pretty shocked by that. So far, after like a little over an hour sitting on the skin, it's not too bad. Like, it's good, you know? Pores are just surprising me today. They're looking very blurred even up close. We're in absolute natural lighting in a car. I don't know, I feel like, and my eyelash is coming off. So I feel like this foundation is strange because it's like, it looks good. It's not settling into my pores, but after like a few hours of wear now, I just feel like I don't know, in real life it kind of enhances everything without, like, you can't say it's terrible, but it's not like the best. For some reason I feel like the only glowy part of my face is my forehead, which is weird because that's a dry area for me. But I don't know. I don't know if you guys could tell. But it's like just kind of laying over top my pores and problem areas, just kind of like not in the best way, but not in the worst way. But for some reason my forehead is very, very shiny. I haven't worked out yet, so we'll see what it looks like after that. Maybe like I just need a little sweat to settle this in. It's hard to describe because it doesn't look bad, but it just, I don't know, I feel like it ages my skin in a way. I'm back from the grocery store and I thought maybe this lighting would be better to explain what I'm talking about. So, no studio lights. My eyelashes, by the way, I forgot to say, I have different on because I had to film the ads that I talked about earlier, so anyway. So I added lashes and I did it quickly and not the best way. So ignore that. Anyway, do you guys see how it's not settling in my pores, but it's like, sorry, I was eating Peeps. But it's like enhancing them, you know? It's weird. And that definitely like gathered around my brow hair, my little unibrow. Like it's, the foundation's like gathering there. I'm about to work out. We can see how long it lasts. I feel like it's lasted well during the day. It's 4 o'clock right now. It's lasting well. I'm just not liking the way it's like settling in on my face. This may be like a, you could tell in real life thing. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But I think so far, I think I'll probably return it just because it's not, I mean, like the Kosas foundation and the Makeup Forever HD Skin foundation, for me, they're killing it for me. And the new Rare Beauty Skin Tint, like there's so many things that I currently am loving that this is just like not stepping up to the plate for $52. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get this workout in and see what we got after. Okay, I just finished my workout. I feel like this foundation is lasting, but I just don't, I don't know, like, I feel like it's making my skin almost look crepey. Crepier than it is naturally, anyway. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just not liking this, but when I look in the mirror, it's like, oh, normally you just like, wouldn't have many complaints, right? Like it looks decent. And then as I like move my face and talk, like I feel like it really enhances any sort of fine line. Almost like it's pulling the skin taut. And so when I'm moving my skin, any movement is like enhanced. Lasting power though, I feel like maybe if you're not dealing with texture issues or fine lines, maybe you love this. I mean, again, I didn't even powder it down. I feel like if I would have powdered it down, it would have looked even worse, but it is lasting. I've had this on now for quite some time. So I'm gonna leave it on until I wash my face tonight before I go to bed. See how long it lasts. But as of now, unless between now and when I go to bed, it just, like the crepiness is not as enhanced. I don't think I'm keeping this. Can you guys, like, I hope this is, look at my eyelash falling off and like what a rush job. Okay, It's time to eat. Workout's over. I'm exhausted. So it's the end of the night. And I gotta be honest, I already started a return. Just got back from a walk with the pups. I don't know. It lasted a long time. It just doesn't look good on my skin. So it wore off around my nose. But I'm very dry there right now. You know, it looks good from a distance, and then if you get closer than like 15 feet, it just ended up being real crepey. So I started my return to Sephora. I'm just in my living room. This is just living room lighting. Between my brows, kind of gathered there a little bit. And I've noticed throughout the day I've developed little tiny bumps. So I think my skin's just not appreciating the formula. I think my skin might be too sensitive for it. I don't know. Other people love it. Let me know what you guys think. Are you gonna try it? Have you tried the new formula? I used to love DIOR foundations. It's just as I got older, you know, your skin changes every, I think it's 7 to 10 years. Like you literally have a new set of like everything is new. Maybe that's what it is, but I don't know. And still, my forehead is really the only glowy part of my face. I hope you guys found this helpful. Please like and subscribe. It takes 2 seconds. It's free and it's amazing for me. You like that? I just made that up. You guys, okay, it's let me turn my unit off. Okay, it is the next night and I have got to show you this. Remember how I said my forehead was like the shiniest? I thought this review was over, but look at it. I guess it's like an allergic reaction or something. My skin is not happy, especially on my forehead. Look at that. That's like major rash action. So I had to pop in and like give you guys an update and let you know what the heck is going on. So I'm so glad that I already started the return for this foundation, but now this is the official outro. I cannot believe my skin. I mean, it looks so bad, but it's funny because my forehead was the glowiest part, you know? We talked about that. And it's the most broken out part. And it's very irritated and I'm really like not happy. I have my retainers in because I'm literally about to go to bed, but I didn't use a primer, nothing. Just the foundation. And it's so bad. It's so bad. It's like a little breakout rash, you know? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this review was helpful, but let me know if you've tried this foundation and how your skin reacted. This is not the most flattering lighting, but hey, it doesn't matter. In the most flattering lighting, this breakout rash situation is a showing. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna go get my $52 back. Want to watch more? Click here or here. And don't forget to subscribe for even more so you don't miss anything at all from me. Let's be friends.
All right.